We're in the Stone Cottage Studios today and happy to have Kathleen Hooper and Aubrey Mabel of Lady. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
We're excited to hear some of your music and talk a little bit about what's happening in your lives. How is it going for you in these times?
All things considered, we're doing really well. We have seen a lot of silver linings amidst a lot of challenge and confusion and disruption in the daily life, and also finding a lot of gratitude. So we're both healthy and have safe places to be and good community. So we're feeling really fortunate.
That's great. And I've heard that you two got to know each other in New Zealand.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we met in New Zealand in 2012. We were both juniors in college studying abroad, different schools, but just happened to cross paths on the other side of the earth. And
So fun.
it was immediate friendship and immediate connection. And Kat knew that I was musical. I knew that she was musical, but we didn't start to pursue any of this seriously until just a couple years ago. It was 2018, and we played at a Friendsgiving, and some of our friends were like, you guys should do this.
You should be a band.
Yeah, so we started writing and busking on the streets, and
Playing in open mics. And
it just all came together so naturally and so beautifully.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
and
we're
then
psyched.
Lady was born.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, we're psyched to hear some of your music today. And why don't we launch into your first song and give a little bit of background on this one?
Great. The first song that we'll be playing is called Lean In. And Aubrey was dropping me off at the airport one day, and it was one of those crazy storms in the middle of April in Colorado, stuck in ridiculous traffic. And you can continue and take it from here.
I was mad that I was in this traffic, but was searching for gratitude for that moment, which we always return to our breath to be grateful and to be in the moment. So it's a song about just the beauty that it is and the miracle it is to be alive, and to just lean into that and find gratitude in the breath.
Every time we sing this song, we ask our audience to take a deep breath in together with us. Breathe in, breathe out. Thank you.
I've been losing my mind way too easily. I've been blind to things I usually see. Bending over backwards, trying not to break. Bending over backwards, does anybody feel the same? Lean in, breathe in, you're alive. Lean in, breathe in, you're alive. Take me outside to where the lines blur. We can get lost in another world. Wake up in the morning, pack up our things and go. Coffee's getting colder, we better hit the road. Lean in, breathe in, you're alive. Lean in, breathe in, you're alive. alive, you're alive, we're alive, come on. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive, come on. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive, come on. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive. Ooh, ooh. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive, come on. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive. Ooh, ooh. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive, come on. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lean in, breathe in, you're alive. Lean in, breathe in, you're alive.
So let's talk a little bit about your music and what's happening on that front. What inspires you?
Great. So, as Aubrey mentioned, we met in New Zealand, and I think one of the biggest things that drew us there was the profound and beautiful nature. And that's something that has continued to inspire our music over and over again, whether it's hiking or backpacking or camping or just being next to a fire and being able to be outside. That's sparked a ton of lyrics and energy for our music.
Yeah, I would say most of our, if not all of our music is directly related to what's going on in our lives or the lives of our friends around us. So really, the undertones of connection and how we're all connected as humans and what it means to be a human. So I would totally agree that we find most of our inspiration in nature because that's also where we feel most authentic and in our most truest selves is in the wild.
Yeah, we just had a really awesome conversation with our friend Andrea through a company called Creative Mornings. And we talked about nature as something that is deeply connected to us and with us, not only just what's in our human nature of what's the natural thing that we're drawn to, but then also how nature inspires us and then the nature of change and all of these things that are changing. And we are so grateful to have an amazing music community that supports us and shows up for us and gives us reasons to keep singing and keep writing new music. And so we're really, really grateful for that.
That's great. And you both are writing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
are good?
I was just going to say we write pretty much every song together in some way, shape, or form. And, whether that's together physically or sending voice notes back and forth and saying, hey, I came up with this, guitar riff. What do you hear? Or, hey, I wrote these lyrics. How would you sing them? It's an extremely collaborative process between the two of us.
Aubrey's a ridiculous guitar player. Absolutely blows me away. And I have an ear for harmony. So I think with our two voices, they're also really different. They blend really nicely and have created a feeling and a vibe that is soft and gentle, but also inspiring and uplifting.
Right. That's awesome. What are some of your musical influences? Who's influenced your music? What do you like?
I love this question.
Yeah.
Well, we have very eclectic music taste. I mean, we listen to everything from, the singer-songwriter vibes that we are giving off ourselves to electronic music to country to hip-hop to rap. I mean, across the board, we just love music. And I would say a couple of our biggest influences are Maggie Rogers, who's just absolutely amazing. Joseph, who is a sister trio. Their harmonies are mind-blowing. We had the opportunity to open for them, which was just amazing.
Wow.
So fun.
Yeah, it was so fun. I would
Yeah.
also say the Lumineers. Lumineers are a huge influence. Just the sound that they have is so authentic and real and makes you feel like you're in the room with them. And Leon, we had the chance to open for an awesome woman named Leon, and we're constantly finding new people. We're like, ooh, we love that sound. We love that sound. And I grew up on James Taylor and a lot of the Eagles and jazz music. So a lot of different influences. Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, you can hear it in your music. So
Thank you.
why don't we go into a couple of songs back to back?
Great.
You want to tee those up?
Cool, yeah. The next one, Spirit?
Yeah.
Okay. So this song, Spirit, as we mentioned, we're so inspired by the outdoors. We were actually hiking 14er a couple summers ago on my birthday.
For her birthday. That's
And
great.
Kathleen had this line pop into her head: my spirit is bigger than my body.
Yeah, it just, I had forgotten my headlamp that morning, which was a very silly thing to do when you start hiking at 2 a.m. And we were peaking a 14er. So it was an all-day hike. And the moon was so bright that morning/night. And I didn't even need it. And all of a sudden, the moon was illuminating the path. And I felt so small and so important at the same time. Like, whoa, look at everything that's around me. This tiny speck of a human being on this giant planet that we have. My spirit is so much bigger than my body.
Wow.
So that's where this one came from.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
we'll talk about the third song when we come back.
Great.
And,
Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks. My spirit is bigger than my body. 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 Feeling lost again. The circles never end. And these selves I have to shed are messing with my head. Well, I'm out of tune, in touch with who I once was, and new seeds must grow to reap what you sow. My spirit is bigger than my body. 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 Too gone for too long. 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 I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
spirit back in my body.
Back in my body.
Put my spirit back in my body. To put my spirit back in my body.
Back in my body. Yeah.
My spirit is bigger than my body.
Than my body. Yeah.
My spirit
My spirit
is bigger
is bigger
than my body.
than my body.
My spirit
My spirit
is bigger
is bigger
than my body.
than my body. Yeah. My
Is
spirit
bigger
is bigger
than my body.
than my body.
I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. But you run down.
I can hear it in your voice, trapped in the noise, but I'm reaching out, reaching out. There's nobody like you. I wish you could see like I do. I wish you could see like I do. I do, I do. You don't know what to do, and you're caught in the blue, caught in the blue, the blue, the blue. And I see your gold, and I see your gold, and I see your gold,
And I see your gold. And I see your gold. And I see your gold.
Well, I know your past, well, it's beat you down, but you're stronger now, stronger now.
And the sparks of red that fill your head, fill you with doubt.
Babe, you still glow, you're worth more than you know. It's time to go and grow. You know the hardest part is release. When you're searching for peace, just know the darkness will cease.
And I see your gold. 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 We will carry you, carry you. We will carry you, carry you. We will carry you,
Carry you home.
and I see your gold, 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 and I see your gold.
Carry you home.
We will carry you home.
Well, thanks so much for joining us here in the studio Kathleen and Aubrey with Lady. It was so great to hear your music, get to know you a little bit, and hear what's happening in the future.
Well, thank you for having us, and thank you for supporting independent music.
Absolutely. Well, that's a wrap from the Stone Cottage Studios. Thanks for joining us today. And please check us out on YouTube. We've got a YouTube channel. And if you like what we're doing, please subscribe, share what we're doing. We're on Instagram and Facebook as well. So check us out there. And again, thank you, folks. And we'll see you all down the road.